Hello and welcome, my lovely Sagittarius. This is your card in tarot. It is the Temperance card, a very patient card. I was listening to some music, getting pumped up for your reading. Eye of the Tiger. Ugh, you guys are like fired up, beyond fired up. I also did a bonus love reading for you earlier this week, Messages from Your Love. I think it was Thursday or Friday, and the link is below, and that was really like your lover like stepping aside and going, I got my wish come true because of you, because you're awesome. Now go do you. Step forward, my Saggies. It's kind of like, ooh, juicy. All right, this is your weekly intuitive energy and card reading for September 9th through 15th, 2019. It is a general Sagittarius reading, sun, moon, and house positions, but still will not apply to all. Do hang around for the entirety of the reading for collective Sagittarius messages. Me being the Queen of Clovers, my readings tend to focus on life, craft, action, nurturing ourselves and others, and using our will for the highest good and calling. I'll move the light up a little bit because too much glare, and I want to show you these cards. They're so beautiful. So in addition to my weekly readings here, I will be going live Saturday, September 14th at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. That is for Venus in Libra and the Pisces full moon. New energy. It's probably why I'm like feeling all lovey-dovey these days. This should be hopeful and helpful after some of the earthy heftiness Venus has been in Virgo, as has everything Virgo season. Just about everything. I have begun monthly readings. Those are my Virgo seasonal crosses. It's a hefty reading, of course, but it's the link is below, and my monthly readings will go new moon to new moon. So we're going to do the Libra new moon on August 28th. But right now we are painting the picture of of the life you want in Virgo. Being Virgo, it is physically motivated by sign and sky, but withdrawing from the world by the Hermit card, the tarot card. It's finding the inner light and doing some work, bringing about the harvest, really physical manifestations of all our hopes and dreams that we've been putting together and clarifying over this summer. So, it all started out with the full moon in Aquarius on August 15th. It was that Seven of Swords energy, a lot of enemies revealed, but you know what? This past week I noticed a lot of friends and a lot of defenders were also revealed. Very good energy coming in now from grounding in that Virgo season. And this is, of course, why we pulled away. It's like touching a hot stove, that Seven of Swords. And we're just kind of pulling away, coming into ourselves and regrounding ourselves and just grounding our lives for the fall season. I'm just going to pull some energy, see what we're working with, my lovely Sagittarius. Okay. You come into a tough financial spot. You can't really celebrate right now with this Three of Cups in reverse. Something's shocked you. You realize you're a little more dependent on somebody than you want to be with this Nine of Pentacles in reverse. It's self-made man or woman, but this is absolutely you not being able to pull on that energy. You're kind of seeking happiness from somebody else too, perhaps, that's just not available, and they're just not, something's just not happening for you guys, and it's just driving you nuts. Yeah, you know something's going on between your connection here, and you're feeling the dependency on your lover. And I did talk about the love reading I did on the 6th, and it's basically you know something's wrong. You're just looking for answers in a very overt High Priestess in reverse kind of way that it's not working either. You just know there's something wrong with the lovers, your connection. There's something amiss, and part of it has to do when they're unhappy or they're struggling. It makes you unhappy and they're struggling. It doesn't feel like a rift of a nature of the generalness of your relationship. It feels more like you need your lover to be more, or you need your connections, your people around you to be more than they are right now, and that's because somebody is suffering in some way, and it is just, you're not getting what you want from the answers that are available. But you know there's something wrong. You know there's something amiss, and it's just not coming to you. There's just something, and usually the High Priestess card means you just got to live through it. You just got to experience it. It's not foretelling bad news, because your lover's card is upright in this connection, in this decision, possibly, and any kind of, it does feel like a connection. It feels more family than lover. It feels more like the people around you that really bring you joy, and you're realizing how connected you are to them. It's their unhappiness, it's like creates lightning in your life. It's very hard to focus on what you want. I do have the 8 of Wands in reverse, and then I have the 7 of Wands upright. This is just, everything has slowed down, and you're still trying to defend something very well. You want to stand for something. You do have the high ground with it in the upright. It's not like you're wrong, but it's just such difficulty. It's just such timing. There's something with timing here that's not working out, that's not coming to it's just bad timing even. The mark, you being the archers, let's remember, the mark, the target is still too far away. And you have to put a lot of defensive energy, a lot of helpful energy into this to get it there. It's realizing your journey is much longer than you had anticipated. It's something that, it's going to be fraught, and you're preparing for that. You are preparing for that. It's just, it's difficult. There's some difficulty here. It's not your difficulty, babes, but it's definitely, Saggies, it's the people you love, their difficulties are your difficulties. Without a doubt. It's how you love. Okay, I have the King of Pentacles in reverse. This could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in your energy that just isn't doing well. You hear my breath go ragged? It's exactly what I feel. It's like I can't breathe, like I may have a cold or pneumonia, or I'm just coughing forever, or there's something pressing on their lungs. It definitely feels that energy, and it's, you are soothing them with your love. This could be a water sign energy, but I don't feel that, Saggies. I feel this is you coming in as a Page of Cups to your, you're sick, or you're injured King of Pentacles, male or female in your existence. This is somebody who should be standing on their own, but they can't right now. And you're just going to bring them love. It's all you've got, and it's almost the best medicine. It's what will bring them back to life with that koi fish there. Yeah. 9 of Cups in reverse. It feels like some wishes have just moved out of reach. It feels like you were right there on the cusp of everybody having everything they could ever want, and everybody's wishes coming true. And it's something you somewhat orchestrated. And it's not something you necessarily orchestrated, but you gave the love, you gave the attention necessary to this garden of yours to get it to grow. And it was growing, and it was very vibrant and full of life. And it feels like all those cups have been turned upside down, and it's just, and you know, if you keep putting your heart in this, if you keep putting your loving energy into this, Spirit, this is also the advice cards, and Spirit says, yes, pay attention to this. It does matter. It is important. It isn't fleeting. And it's a little painful. I even feel like my heart, like, physically hurting, and my lungs just, they're so tired. It's an exhaustion of somebody. Somebody's just very exhausted. They've lost their breath. They can't speak, I feel. Not necessarily physically, but it's just, it's like that. If I say a word, all the tears will fall. And you're going to be there for them. And you're going to cry with them. Definitely. Those cups spilling can be tears. And I feel like that's what needs to happen. You just need to squeeze somebody. And, you know it. And you know who it is. And, this is very knowing energy. And you're still seeking for more physical answers, but you're embracing all the spiritual ones as fast as you can because they're so available to you. You're trying to be patient. You're trying to use your best energies to... You're just trying to use your best energies to use your spirit and your fiery energy and your loving energy to, like, really grab onto them and tell them it's going to be okay, until you can find some overt energies, overt answers, some ways to physically, just the physical answers that you're all seeking. 10 of Diamonds. I feel like there's a completion here, a major completion, a major change in energy. 7 of Diamonds. This is like, yeah, you're worried about somebody in, These are really good cards, by the way. This is you coming into a financial completion. It's like finishing a project and getting your bonus. It's also if you've been doing training, it's the completion of that training. And it feels like this training was a little secretive, maybe even, but it's bringing you into the Seven of Diamonds. It is opening up some of your options in terms of pentacles, in terms of value things. It's like this even feels like chemotherapy, like if you finish chemotherapy or if you finished physical therapy, some kind of it could be, and it's time to go work out. It's not just about work and jobs. It's about just kind of like you've crossed a finish line and you've taken an assessment and you realize you're doing extremely well. You have that flow of finance going for you spiritually and physically, and whatever you've been working on, and it came to a small completion. It might be the smallest little stupid certificate from some online training you had to do for work. I have to do those all the time. But there's something about it that you got out of it, that you realizing you're coming into the knowledge with that 7, that it's actually more valuable than the crappy bullcracka that you thought it was. Ooh, I have some cards that flipped in this deck. I double checked it before I started reading, so those definitely flipped in that reading. 9 of Swords and the 2 of Clovers. This is some indecision on what needs to be removed from your energy. 9 of Swords is definitely removing what no longer serves you in a very swordsy, wordsy, very sharp tongue kind of way. And you are not sure about it yet. You're not sure about this change. You're definitely looking for solutions with the Queen of Clovers. That is, you might have an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in your midst, but most definitely it is you, Sagittarius, in your midst, coming into some feeling of what are my solutions? What is my energy supposed to be doing? Where am I best serving everyone? But it's also coming into your best nurturing power. The reason you have so much indecision is because things have become a little too physical. Things have become a little too less spiritual and a little less good feeling in some areas that you want to adjust. And because you have some balance and stability with all those pence starting out your Cartomancy spread here, you're beginning to see the possibilities. Just a couple more severings. King of Air tried to come out, but I don't like how those cards fall. They don't feel good. In balancing all of these energy, you're preparing for to take care of others. And you want to do it now that you've balanced a way to take care of others spiritually and even physically. You're looking for a way to do it that like serves your spirit more, serves your energies more. You don't feel like you're in the right place somehow, or there's something wrong with it. Yeah, you want to balance out your pence. You want to come into your harvest. You are coming into your harvest. You are coming into this Virgo season, you're coming into your harvest. It's not moving quickly. There's a lot of slowing energy in this reading. That's just, and there's more work to do. There's a little more fighting to do. You are coming into your harvest and you know what you want. You've made your choice. You have options, but you know who you want, especially in love. This is like a love combination coming in together, but it's could be a connection, but it's something you have to fight together for. There's something you're putting yourselves together for. This is like I had a marriage, it's like when you have a marriage or a joining, some kind of partnership, even brother and sister. It's like taking that love relationship and really doing something together with this 5, this change. There's going to be a physical change. You might be moving in together. You might be moving apart. You might actually be going to probate court together. You might be suing your father for old child support for your mom. I don't know what it has. It has a very family feeling to it as well, in terms of just that coming together. You working with somebody you don't actually work with very often. This is like your barbecue buddies coming together for a lawsuit, a communal lawsuit, whatever that's called. And it's going to bring you a lot more value. It's going to be the project that turns your head, is what Spirit is saying. And it's going to balance your spirit energies, and it's going to speed things up for you. Yes, messages with the Jack of Diamonds. Messages, kind of that entrepreneurial card with the Jack of Diamonds to your 10 of Hearts. The happy home, happy life. All working together. This is going to get the energy moving again. You need to keep it going. Spiritually, like I said, you're waiting for a lot of answers physically, overtly, and they're not coming. You're not getting them right now, but then you were like, oh well, there are things I can work on spiritually. There are things that I can put together in our lives that even though we might be going through a bit of a struggle with this 8 of Wands, we may be coming into a bit of difficulty. We have met our mark out of this disaster, and I'm going to hit that target. Entrepreneurial card, new finance. I told you we were looking for a spiritual kind of work, kind of energy. Keep your eye open. That energy is coming towards you. It's not even coming towards you. You're attracting it. It's attracting you in, and you're attracting it. It's like a 2 tractor beams coming together in like spaghetti love kind of thing from like Lady and the Tramp. But it's definitely that work feeling. Whatever it is, this is a complete balance of your life despite difficulties. Not even in spite of difficulties, but it's like, fuck those difficulties. I'm above those things. We are above those things, even though there might be some struggle. It's like that coming together energy of a team. And whatever it is, it's going to bring you the 10 of Hearts. It's going to bring you a love completion, a new connection to everyone around you that's possible this week from whatever you guys are struggling with, whatever your King of Pence is in reverse about. It's going to pull you guys together in such beautiful ways. And moreover, it's going to complete, like, you guys are going to level up as a team. And then you guys are going to move forward to conquer a few things. And I'm not going to lie, it's looking pretty, like, victorious for you. It's like you can't fail at this. You've crossed all your T's and dotted your I's. And now it's time to start putting your boots on the ground. So, all right. Thank you, Sagittarius. Amazing, amazing reading here. I know you're struggling with something, and I pray for your family very much, because it's scary. It does feel scary, and it's just there's a lot of unknowns there. But I feel a lot of coming out of that too. You're going to be able to rise up your family no matter what happens. All right, please like, subscribe, share, comment, tip or donate. Link below. Send me an email. Send me any questions you would like me to answer during I'm going to do it for free. Spiritual questions, dating questions, whatever I'm doing. I will do that during my live on Saturday, September 14th at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time in the California to, chitter chatter and work with you guys one-on-one, and definitely question answer. I just really need to pull some energy from you guys a little bit more, and I'd like to give you some as well. Lots of information below. Email me qclovers1111@gmail.com for anything or anyone you would like to speak on, personally and privately. Have a very good week, my Saggies. I don't see why it couldn't be. There will be pain, but it's not devastating. Good luck, my loves.